Hey guys, I'm not going to be with you too long today, but I just want to have a little talk about The Sims 4. So this week it has been E3 and we've seen a lot of stuff about The Sims 4 this week. We've had a brand new gameplay trailer and we also had Rachel Franklin at EA show off the game. And to summarise how it looks absolutely fantastic. The amount of detail that's in this game, how alive these Sims are and how they behave in social situations is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see more and actually play it when it comes out in September. So that was one of the big things about The Sims 4 that we found out. The Sims 4 is releasing on the 2nd of September in the USA, the 4th of September in EU and Australia, and the 5th of September for England. So us Brits get it last. Very sad, very upsetting. But since we're talking about The Sims 4, I thought this would be an appropriate thing to wear. Sims 4 t-shirt. Thanks to EA UK for that one. So let me just get on with what I want to talk about. So one thing that is really going on in the community at the moment is so many people are so excited about this game. Fantastic. But there are a minority of people who are absolutely up in arms. Just ranting and are irritated by things, and I don't understand what the problem is. I do not understand what the problem is. So one of the things people still don't like is, oh, I don't like how cartoony The Sims is, blah 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 blah. I'm trying to not make this ranty, but come on. The Sims is not supposed to be full out, blown out, realistic. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't be The Sims. You'd be what? If you want those graphics, look out of your window, and you've got The Sims looking realistic. Then look out your window. The Sims is about an escape from reality, about being a creativity tool where you can create people, build, burn them if you want to. You can do whatever you want in The Sims, and part of that, I think, is the push towards the cartoony look of it is better. Yes, they've gone for a stylized cartoony look, but The Sims and the environment and the game looks more realistic than ever before. So, you know, think of the benefits of this. Yes, it looks more stylized, yet it's the most realistic, okay? So, people, they have said that they're going to make sure this game works amazing. Well, not amazing, ignore that. It's going to work on older computers, on not as powerful computers. Yes, it won't look as pretty, but it will allow it to do that. This means more Simmers who can run The Sims 3 will be able to run The Sims 4. More Sims can enjoy the game, that's great. Surely, everyone should be happy about that. If you have a more powerful computer, you can turn it up. Look at SimCity. That wasn't full, blown out realistic. It had a sort of a cartoonish, stylized vibe to it. And that looks great. Looks fantastic. So that's one thing that people are complaining about, and again, I don't see the problem with that because it helps add to the humour of The Sims and the fact that it is an escape from real life, and it looks fantastic. They've done a really good job with the art style, to be honest. Now the next thing is that we've received information from Sim Guru Graham at E3, and basically we're being told that the world in The Sims 4 is not an open world, okay? And what's going to happen, it's being divided into 5 sub-neighbourhood areas, and you will have to load in between each lot. Like we did in Sims 1 and Sims 2, you have to have just hit a quick load period to get to your next lot. So let's go back a minute. So The Sims 3 brought in open worlds. You can go all around town and you can see what's going on, everything's happening. But if you go somewhere, it's dead. The park's dead. You go to a nightclub, it's dead. Everywhere's dead, everyone's trying to do things. And you also lost out on time when you were doing things. Think of when you had to go to work in The Sims 3. You leave at 8, you've got to travel all the way to work, get out of the car, walk to the job, and by then it's gone 9 and you're late for work. Sims 2, you vanish off the lot with a moment to spare and you're at work, you're absolutely fine. You have more time to do things. So that's one good thing about these loading screens. And let's go back to what I was saying about everything being, no one being anywhere. This will mean you can have, I think it's up to 20 Sims on a lot at a time. This will then, if these short loading screens means we get a boost in performance, so the game works fantastically and we can have all this rich detail which they're packing into the game, and if it means that we can have more Sims on a lot, so it looks so you have more people in areas, like public areas, in your house. It's a minor thing you're paying. Instead of hitting a huge long loading screen and processing screens in The Sims 3, you're hitting this really quick loading screen, and I think it's about 20-30 seconds long. So I think about that brief period. Probably, if you were playing without fast forwarding, how long it would take your Sim to travel somewhere, probably. Yes, I know where the frustration is coming from, so I'm not saying you're wrong to be maybe upset by it, but people are up in, flapping about, this is a make or break thing for me. Why? I don't get what the situation is here. It's going to bring us so many more things, a detailed game that's going to work better, it's going to be smoother, it's going to be able to work on less powerful computers and work even better if you have a really good computer. And I think because of this, we'll probably end up being able to have, they may be able to open up some areas again. Think in The Sims 3, you couldn't see inside like the restaurant and things like that. Maybe they'll be able to open these up now that it's not all running all around the neighbourhood, because that would cause things to lag and go a bit slow. So we're going to have more populated neighbourhoods as a result of these new load screens and like neighbourhood areas within the world. It's going to be a lot more detailed, and your Sims will still like process in the background. They will be aware of what's around them, so they will think, oh, if there's a park over there, oh, I really want to go use that park, I want to go there. And they can go off into the background, and they'll still be like simulating in the background, and you can summon them back to your lot, or you can go to them. But I just want to say, I'm not saying you are wrong by being maybe upset or annoyed by the fact that you may not like the graphic style of the game, you may not like that there's loading screens, you may not like that there may or may not be pools, because it's not confirmed, but you have to give EA a chance. We are being given this brand new base game for The Sims. Yes, we have to make some sacrifices, no longer have some of the features. I personally don't care about the open world, I personally don't care about creator style. I care about a really smooth, solid game that's rich in detail, and this to me is feeling like a true successor to The Sims 2, is what it feels like. That is the vibe I'm getting from this game, and I could not be more excited for that. I am so excited for The Sims 4 from what we've seen. Look at build mode. So much more detailed, so much more easier, so much more powerful. Look at Create Sim. So much better. Look at the world. Fantastic. And the detail we're getting. That's what you have to think about. So if this is a make or break for you, the fact that these minor things may, and you're saying you want the game to fail, and I have seen comments like this, people saying they don't want to work out, they want EA to make it all realistic and all things like this, then don't buy it. Stick to Sims 3, stick to Sims 2, stick to Sims 1, stick to whatever you want. No one is making you buy this game. If you do not like the game, don't buy it. You don't have to be involved in The Sims 4, but you're going to be missing out on a fantastic new experience in the Sims franchise. EA have poured their heart and soul into this game, and the team have worked so hard on it, and you can tell it's reflected in what we've seen so far. This is a really rich game, and they've gone back and thinking what The Sims is about. It's about the creativity of players, it's going to be packed with the great features, and it looks fantastic. So I think the message I want you to take from this is that you need to give games a chance. You cannot base your decisions on some of the things we've seen or what you've heard, and that hasn't been confirmed. You have to see how it goes, and fair enough, even once you've tried it, and if you don't like it, fair enough, it may not be for you. But I personally think that people need to try and reevaluate what they're saying, and if they're going to complain, then present it nicely, because some people are really not doing that, and it's not nice, being able to see all of this conflict over the next generation of The Sims, and it's going to be, this generation looks the most promising yet. So I just want you to all think about that when you go away from this video, that, yes, we're going to have to make some minor sacrifices, or sacrifices what maybe some will view it as, but think of the benefits we'll be getting from it as well. Have to weigh them up and see what you think. But I can guarantee if you do decide not to get The Sims 4 because of these small things, then you're going to be missing out. But again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and this is just my opinion, that I think I don't see the problem with these things, and it's something that shouldn't even need to be discussed, really. Yeah, giving us this game, it's going to be fantastic, and I cannot look more forward to playing it at the beginning of September. And for all those who are really excited and really positive towards the game, fantastic. And, you know, awesome. That's all I can say, awesome. You know, it's going to be... Can't wait to be able to see all the content you guys start creating, all the videos you upload, let's plays, content you put onto the new gallery feature in-game. It's going to be a phenomenal experience. So, thanks for watching today, guys, and I hope this wasn't too much of a rant. It wasn't supposed to be a rant, but it's just me trying to say that, yes, there are going to be changes in The Sims 4. Yes, you may not like some of them, but try and weigh them up, because we're getting so many new things, and EA are going to be giving us a fantastic game in September. So I'll see you soon, and make sure for all the latest news you visit beyondsims.com, and we'll keep you updated with everything related to The Sims 4. See you soon, guys!